Hello and welcome back to the channel where we're here once again with another brand new deck profile, and it's time that I reveal the brand new deck that I'm playing. And yes, it is branded Dracotail, specifically a budget version of branded Dracotail, because I don't have the new Fallen of Albaz card, or the Ecclesia Synchro from the new set, so that's why I'm going for a budgetary version of that. So yeah, I've learned the deck within the 4 days. It's pretty basic, in terms of learning it, and in terms of like the different combos and that, which is very handy. And I will of course be bringing it to locals. But by the time you see it, I'm already at locals playing it and filming for another episode of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Local Chronicle series. And yeah, okay, so starting off with, we of course have our three starter in Lucaeus, which is, one part of our one card combo. If we see this, or if we see now the one of K2, we basically have like full combo, essentially. Which, because once you normal summon this, your main thing to search for obviously is the 5 mana, which I play at 3 copies. Um, which, yeah, I'm like I said, I'm having really fun playing this deck. I can't wait to see how I can actually do at locals. I'm hoping for at least 2-2. But we shall see. We shall see how it goes. It could, but I'm hoping for at least anything better than a 1-3 record. So yeah. Obviously, next are the rest of the Dracotail cards, which is of course two of the Urgla, which in the combo can help us recur the 5 mana to be able to fuse on our opponent's turn. Then of course we have the two Pan, and then the one ofs is of course Malulu, which is a one card combo by itself, and then of course the Felix, or whatever, however you are supposed to pronounce that. So yeah, those are like the main bodies that I play in this list, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. So obviously, as I showed off, we are playing the one K2 going into the spell side of things, and then of course the triple Rahu for the extra fusion, to fuse off of. And then, of course, my favorite thing about the deck, to finish off the Dracotail side of things, is, of course, the Dracotail Sting, Horn, and Flame. The fact that I can easily recur them again, off of each other by placing the other to the bottom of the deck and get a free draw, is very handy, because it could get me into one of the 10 or 13 or so hand traps that I play. So now we're getting onto the Albaz, the side of thing, the branded side of things, uh, which is a very, very tiny core for the moment, and that is basically two Fallen of Albaz, the one Blazing Cartesia, the Virtuous, the two branded fusions, and then lastly is the two, the Fallen and the Virtuous, which is basically, it is kind of like it's not necessarily a hand trap, but it is an interruption. The fact that I can pop a card and get another copy in the end phase is very, very good. So then, going on to the hand traps, there's not really much to say. It is of course triple Ash, triple Fua, double Perlia, because I do have a third. I just didn't have room for it, because I want to keep it strictly 40. And then we of course have two Veilers, though technically if I wanted to, I could cut the Veilers, and add in a third Perlia, and then maybe something else. I am of course playing some Bestials, so I'm playing one Magna Hunt and then one Druis Worm, and then the last two cards of the list is of course Call by the Grave and one Thrust. So I could cut the two call buys, add in another Perlia, and then add in a second thrust. But so far from playtesting, I'm very happy with this ratio. Maybe in the future, if I feel like I need them, I might add them in and cut the veilers, but we shall see. Um, so moving on to the extra deck, of course, I am playing triple of the Dracotail Arthelion, and then the one Gurgamel or Gurlamel, however the fuck you're supposed to pronounce it. And then into the branded side of the fusions that I am playing, because again, as I said, I don't have the synchro or the new one, so obviously I'm not really going to be this. As I said, this is budget version of it. So we are of course playing the one Albion, we're playing the one Mirror Jade, we're playing the one Titanic Clad, we're playing one Lubellion, and then lastly, we are playing one Albion the Sanctifier Dragon. So that's it for the branded side of the fusions. I am playing two other fusions, of course, and that is the Sectarian Dragon, which is going to be good for the mirror match. And then I'm playing one Masterion the Dragon Crown as well. And then, kind of as a placeholder, because there is supposed to be another fusion that I am playing, but I don't have it currently, so I am going to have to order it. So I do have one placeholder for right now, and that is Typhon. I Once I get it, obviously the Typhon is going to be cut, but going into locals, I will be playing it. So I'll only be there for like maybe a week or two before I can get my hands on this card, which the name is escaping me at the moment, as I didn't write it down. And as you may know from watching my videos, I can be a bit bad with names. That's just with my dyslexia. So moving on to the links, it's only really three, and that of course is Spirit with Eyes of Blue, um, and then SP Little Knight, and then to round it off is Hieratic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres. So that's it for the extra deck. And then wrapping things up, of course, is the side deck. Now, I know with Radiant Typhoon around the corner, hand traps aren't really all that going to be popular this format. I could be wrong on that, but I'll see how things go. So I know in my main deck I am of course playing hand traps, but in the side deck that's where the board breakers lie, and it is very evil. It is very like good luck to you if I open up any of these. So starting us off, of course, is just two Ghost Bell and the Haunted Mansion. Um, Followed that up with the two Dark Ruler No Mores. Uh, and then, of course, we have one Harpy's Feather Duster. And then all the rest are traps. So I'm playing a solemn package of Triple Strike, the one Judgment, which I do need to have as a rarity upgrade at some point, the two Solemn Warnings, triple Evenly Matched, and then rounding things off is, of course, Anti-Spell Fragrance, which doesn't matter to me, but it can definitely hurt my opponent to slow them down a bit going first. And yeah, that's basically it. That is the side deck, and that is my budget branded Dracotail list. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of my list in the comments down below, as always. And then I shall see you at some point when I have the next episode to the Local Chronicles edited. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you all on the very next upload.